Debrief, episode number 41, and it is Thursday night, 6 p.m. here in the Pacific region, or 9 p.m. if you're on the other side of the country. And we are live from Tac City Airsoft in Fullerton, California. This is the show where you get to hear about events, try to win free stuff, and join in the chat with our special guests of the week. And speaking of special guests, we've got producer Derek and owner Sonny.
What's up, guys?
So, as usual, tonight's crew is Holly, who is back in Control Room B, back in Colorado Springs, and we brought along our new intern, Charlie, who was just recently hired last week when we had to fire Joey, and Joey had to walk home from Indiana.
I feel your pain, Joey. I get fired every week, so I feel your pain.
We also have a live studio audience tonight of players and teams. We're in the staging area right now. They're all around us, so don't be surprised if we just grab some folks and tonight and just have them on the show. Yeah. What was that?
Somebody might yell something at us. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we might get yelled at as well. I am Bob, the Kaiju Minor, the Supreme Commander of the Valken Alliance, and to my left, center screen,
Producer Derek.
Yep, Producer Derek. And to my far left,
that's me, Sonny.
Your far right, is Sonny, the owner of Tac City Airsoft. So, how are you guys doing?
Good.
Better than most. Sounds good as some.
Yeah. Busy day, but we're good. Yeah.
What'd you do today?
We did some field kind of sprucing up. Did some stuff there. I know Sonny went and picked up some new stuff for the pro shop up front. We got a big order of a couple things. Got restocked up in there. So yeah, been busy all morning. Now we get to open up and have everybody come through the field.
Nice.
Play airsoft. Yeah.
Nice. So I did mention you get a chance to win free stuff here on the debrief, and we encourage you to share this broadcast on social media. So easy to share that even Woodcock couldn't screw it up. And the goal tonight is 75 live viewers. Once we hit that mark of 75 viewers tonight, we'll be giving away a set of Valken Phantom Agility elbow pads. So,
nice.
How do they get entered to win again, Derek?
Well, it's pretty easy, Bob. Even owner Sonny over here can do it.
You're fired.
I'm fired again. There we go. Well, all you got to do is comment below on the interactive live chat here. You can share the show on social media as well there. And once we hit the goal of 75 live viewers, we will wait until the end of the show and draw a name from our Instagram, which is Valken's Instagram, from the comments there. And we will announce the winner on Instagram right after the show when we hit the 75 live viewers. Bob's screwing with me there. No, we'll blame Charlie for that one.
Oh, Charlie.
Yes, we'll blame Charlie for that one.
Strike one, Charlie.
Yep, and I already comments on here, I got fired already. Yep, they already know. Your viewers know the goal already. There are the same viewers there.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you, Derek. You are a pro. Who do we have in the chat tonight?
We've seen so far Major League Airsoft. Anthony's jumped in. Jesse Lopez jumped in. Red Plastic is here. Kyle Cardenas?
The Laser Viper.
Yeah. Oh, is that? Oh, that's. I don't know the last name. There you go.
California guys.
He's one of our local guys. Yeah, Kaylee Diamond.
That's a cool name.
Yeah, that looks like.
That's her real name.
Yeah. Is Kaylee? Yeah. Yeah, we got all kinds of people jumping in down there.
Enter the ring, Kaylee Diamond.
Yeah.
That does have a good wrestler ring to it for sure, yeah.
It does. And we have a tradition here on the debrief for the first poster in the chat. And tonight's Overachiever Award goes to
Jesse Lopez.
Jesse Lopez. Good job. You were the Overachiever of the night, being the first poster. Austin Collins was getting the award for about a month in a row, beating out Kaylee Diamond. And we even made the show later, and Kaylee's not showing up. Kaylee, what is up?
You're slipping.
What is up? So we have so in tonight's show, we will be chatting it up with Sonny and Derek, and I would just like to thank both of you for the hospitality. of allowing us to have the show here tonight.
Glad to have you.
So show your love for Tac City Airsoft by smashing the like and the heart button in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. And Derek, tell us who's the sponsor for tonight's show?
Well, tonight's show is sponsored by the Valken Profit Snap Clip Mask. That's actually the mask we use here on one of our rental options here. It's got the nice thermal dual pane lens, so it helps with fogging. It's got the nice dual strap, so people with ponytails, you can split it right down the back there. People wear their hats backwards. We see them kind of split it right between the hat as well. But we'll be right back after a short commercial on that mask.
Hi everybody, it's Chris Bravo from Airsoft and Mills and Newsblog, and you're watching Valken Debrief. And those are my guys actually. It's just, you know, those are the guys.
Where is kids?
Welcome back to Valken Debrief episode 41.
We're on.
Yes, and we are live from Tac City Airsoft in Fullerton, California. So please like, comment, and share this show.
Easy for you to say.
I know. On social media. The goal is to reach 75 live viewers so we can give away a pair of Phantom Agility elbow pads. But before we start talking about events, we just wanted to say thank you to all of you out there watching. We've been growing over the past 41 weeks, and none of this would be possible without your support. So to show your support, we like to wish happy birthday to some very cool peeps this week throughout our industry and throughout our hobby. And Sonny has been so gracious to help us out with our birthdays tonight. Sonny, are you ready?
Ready as I'm gonna be.
But before Sonny announces our birthdays this week, we do have to mention that Sonny had to sign a waiver that Valken and Tac City Airsoft cannot be held responsible if Sonny butchers your name. We're just terribly sorry. Yes, be forewarned.
At least you're butchering it, not me.
I'm gonna butcher this first one on purpose. Because I know. No, I'm just kidding. So,
All right.
So let's see, whose birthday? So we have George Milan from EVIC in the Pacific region, just turned 33. Wow,
He just had
33.
twins too.
Yeah.
Yes, well, he'll age fast. Louis Nato from the Northeast region is 30 years old. Happy birthday. Manuel Chia Flores, I'd love to have 3 names, from Miami in the Southern region. Happy birthday, Manuel. Michelle, the Black Widow Soto from right here in the Pacific region. Awesome. Happy birthday, Michelle. Kylie Hyatt from the Rockies region is 38. And he'll be at Lions Claws this weekend. Awesome.
He's actually lost a lot of weight too, so he and I have kind of like been going back and forth and see which one can lose more weight. So
Nice.
he's doing good.
Well, after this weekend, you might be losing some more.
Yeah.
Right? Kaiju's BFF Woodcock from the Southern region is turning 46. Brandon Major Parker. What a cool name. That's a wrestler's name, right? Brandon Major Parker from the Northeast region is turning 28 years old. I think I have underwear with that. Did I say that out loud?
You did.
I did.
Again, we're live, Sonny. I forgot. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, you got a lot of
Yeah.
confetti on you.
Oh, it's my dog hair. Yeah,
Tony
rolling around
Patton
with
is
the dog.
turning 54 in the region, Pacific region.
Wow, you're pretty close in age, aren't you? 54?
I don't know what to say, but they're fine close. I'm catching up to you, Tony. Let's put it that way. Greg Zilla Slayer. Oh, these nicknames. George Zilla Slayer Reezy from the Southern region is turning 45, and Steph Smeets is turning 48 in the Netherlands. We just had some visitors.
Oh yeah, we just had some visitors from the Netherlands.
And then we have Chris Carver from the Appalachian region is turning 31, and that's it for the birthdays.
Nice.
The best part about you made the gimmick of like I'm getting covered in confetti, and I'm like, oh no, it's dog hair. I completely forgot that there's confetti going on the screen. I'm just like,
oh, I forgot that. We were talking about the. Damn it! Can we repeat that?
Redo that. Yeah,
Redo.
hold on. Wait, this is live. We can't cut this out and redo this again. Okay, yeah.
Can I fire you?
Yeah,
Again?
again.
Oh my gosh. You want some more confetti? There you go.
There we go. Okay, now. Oh yeah, I'm getting. Yay!
Careful, you don't want to get it. You don't want to get it in your eyes.
Oh, I don't have my eye pro on yet.
Not confetti.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh, you guys are. You guys are.
Yeah, we're gonna start
So we're
our
having,
own
table
road
service.
show. Yeah,
It's table service
We're the
here.
table service. And me and Sonny are gonna hit the road with a regular duo and just do shows. Yeah,
So,
it's great.
so two may enter the road and one comes back.
One comes back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Two enter, one may leave.
Oh my goodness. So.
We're still live?
Yeah, we're still live.
People
Now-
listening to us?
Yep.
Oh, sorry about
We're
that.
going to be moving on to our event update, which is brought to you by Tac City Airsoft.
So,
Have you guys ever heard of Tac City?
Sounds
Airsoft?
familiar. Sounds really familiar.
that's a catchy name.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is. I heard they do like Speed QB Sundays and shotgun and pistol night or something.
Full force night, I think on Thursday nights.
Isn't that tonight?
That's tonight. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, roll it, Holly.
I'm Freddie Flux with Veterans for Airsoft, and you're watching the Valken Debrief.
For over 10 years, Tac City Airsoft has been the premium destination for all things airsoft in Southern California. We have over 30,000 square feet of plain space that we change every 2 weeks. From our pro shop to our full service tech department, we've got you covered from the beginning to end. We do everything here at Tac City Airsoft, from CQB training to high-level competitions and special events. Tac City Airsoft is the official home of Speed QB. I'm Sonny, owner of Tac City Airsoft here in Fullerton, California. We're open 7 days a week, so you're always invited to come experience Tac City. You can find out more about Tac City Airsoft by visiting our website at taccityAirsoft.com or follow us on social media. Tac City Airsoft is an authorized Valken dealer.
And we're back. If you're just joining us, welcome to episode 41 of the Valken Debrief. Hey, what's up, guys? And we're coming to you live via satellite from Tac City Airsoft here in Fullerton, California. And it's time. Share, 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 share. Hit that share button. Invite your friends. Get them in here. So we can hit our goal of 75 viewers. And you're joining myself, the Kaiju, and our special guest, producer Derek, owner Sonny. Derek, who's joined us during the break?
We've got a couple people. We got Will Pace. We got Ryan Marcus. We got Mario Cisneros.
Cisneros.
Yeah. Freddie Roberts, who actually we saw walk by. He says, "I can see you through the window." Yeah, he's creeping on us. Through the windows on the side there. And then Anthony Deadpool, looking at, and still other people kind of commenting from earlier also.
Well, awesome. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for sharing. We got to get a lot more people in here. We're only gotten up to about 25 to 30 live viewers. We need about another 40 more, so mash that share button.
Yeah, get that up, guys. Free elbow pads, knee pads, elbow pads. I'm butchering elbow pads. Yeah, the agility elbow pads. I mean, that's a huge thing for our Speed QB community. So, I mean, way to get free ones. Come on, guys. Start sharing that video.
So, we're coming up to our events segment, and Derek is going to help us out with our event update tonight.
See if I don't butcher this as well. So
You up to the task?
I'm up to
Good
the
luck.
task. Let's see. So events this weekend are May 25th through the 27th. In the Pacific region, we've actually got a major event here. It's Operation Lion Claws. It's hosting the 17th Lion Claws at George Air Force Base in Victorville, California. our buddy Kaiju here will be out there playing. He'll be right there after the show tonight. So you're packing all this up, getting on the road, and got a pretty good drive in traffic all the way up there to Victorville.
Welcome to California.
But you guys will be selling the Enola Gay grenades and limited edition Lion Claw t-shirts.
Oh yeah.
Now, how do I get
T-shirt.
one of those shirts?
So, here we go. Custom Lion Claws T-shirts for the events right
Feels
here.
really nice, guys. Look at that nice little Jeep on
So
the
it
front of it.
says
Helicopters.
OPLC 17. Who will you fight for? And we have them in OD green and black. And so basically, it's you fighting for Alpha Company or are you fighting for Bravo? Oh my gosh! You will not believe who just showed up. Charlie, let him in.
Charlie,
come
let
on,
him in.
come around
Let
over
him
here.
in, Charlie.
Come on over here.
When'd you get a new guy?
He fired
Get in
Joey,
here.
I
You
think.
gotta get closer.
Joey? I have to come in here?
Yeah, come on down.
All
See
right.
where-
I'm gonna knock
Look
on
at
the
this guy.
set.
Look at this guy.
set.
It's
Where am I
Iron
looking?
Man.
Where?
Up
Oh, up there! Look at that! Holy cow!
Oh my
Tech.
I was
gosh.
watching on the way here.
Oh, that is so, dude. I'm
How
so
you doing?
Hey, Mr. Brother.
I love this guy.
How you doing?
I love this
Good,
guy.
buddy. How you been?
Yeah.
Good, good.
I'm gonna get out of your hair and let the show keep going.
You never know who's going to show up on the show, guys. I mean, I'm telling you. So where were we on?
Events. So we talked about the t-shirts, but events in the Midwest region, the same May 25th through the 27th. We've got American Milsim hosting Broken Home 7 at D-Day Adventure Park. And you told me this earlier, why not? What?
Wyandotte, Oklahoma.
Thank you. You told me. I knew I was going to forget it.
This is why I fired him off.
And then for future events, guys, we actually have our event here at Tac City on June 2nd for the Warrior Dog Foundation. It's a charity event. We are going to be going from 10 in the morning to 5 p.m. It's a premium ticket price of $100, but guys, there's swag bags. There's playing with Navy SEALs. That's the biggest draw, really. You get to play against Navy SEAls. There's food trucks. That's my favorite draw of the event. And then
Middleton.
yeah, exactly. And
Middleton.
you know, you gotta love the food. But we also got the canine units coming down doing demonstrations. But there's only a few tickets left. If you guys are really interested in coming down for that event, head over to our website, Tac City Airsoft. There's a link there that will get you right to purchasing those tickets. And then
It sends you straight to PayPal. I
Yeah.
tried it.
yeah, so definitely, I know last night we had just about 20 tickets left. I think we've already sold through some of those, so we're getting close for sure. And then on June 8th through the 10th in the Northeast region, Operation Lion Claws is hosting Operation X Battle of the 1200 series at Fort Monmouth. Monmouth, New Jersey. Kaiju will also be there selling Enola Gay grenades, and if you join, he will be joined by Valken sponsor teams. Cerberus, I got it right the first
There
time.
you go.
Airsoft and Dreads Airsoft. Valken will also be joined by All Star Airsoft, who is kind enough to provide an airfill station and the full line of Valken products. And then June 17th, we have, June 16th through the 17th, in the southern region, Overwatch Tactics is hosting Outbreak Insidious at Breach Point Productions, which is an abandoned Vietnam-era hospital in Mineral Wells. That actually sounds really cool. I didn't hear about that one. I'm like, that sounds really cool. But that's going to be in Mineral Wells, Texas. And then July 7th, in the Northeast region, we have Operation Lion Claws hosting Narcos East at Ground Zero Airsoft in Walcott, Connecticut. I think I got that right this time. Cool. And then July 7th and 8th in the Midwest region, Heartstrike Milsim is hosting Bloodlines Vindicta at Mid-Missouri Airsoft in Lawson, Missouri. Then coming up even further down the line, August 18th through the 19th, in the Rockies region. That's pretty close to your area, right?
That is.
All right. So Hardstrike Milsim is hosting Bloodlines Machina? Machina. Okay.
I'm sorry, Big Daddy, Machina.
Machina. Okay, got it. At Kiowa Creek in Bennett, Colorado. And as far as events goes, that's all we've got so far.
That is awesome.
Sounds like a traffic report.
Back to you, Bob. Dang it, that would have been the perfect transition.
Let's show Derek you did a great job telling us about events. Smash that like and the heart button in the lower right-hand corner of your screen for producer Derek.
Do you have all your guests come on and do all the hard work for you? Is that how that goes?
We're a big budget show.
Okay, all right, just making sure because like
That's why
budget.
Joey's not here anymore.
Yeah,
Big budget.
had to hire Charlie because Joey just didn't hold up.
So, anything going on in the chat? Who we got rolling in there? Any comments?
We've got Midwest 5 rolling in. We got when they saw Iron Man, they commented Iron Man on here. We had Richard say nice shirt. Does the tee come in big and tall? Is what they're asking about the t-shirts for the live calls. What sizes do you got? There's
3X is the largest size I got.
Okay, 3X is going to be the largest. Let's see. Any other questions rolling in? Come fight Obscura Luna? I'm not sure. Freddie Flux says come fight.
Oh, Freddie Flux from Veterans of Airsoft.
Okay, all right. So is he going to be at one of those events maybe? Come down fight for
Yes,
them?
he is going to be at Hard Strike Milson event in July in
Okay.
Missouri. So he's actually the Green Commander, which I think Obscura Luna is the name of the faction.
Okay, cool.
Did I get that right, Freddie?
Yeah. You can.
A lot of stuff going on in the Midwest, huh?
Yeah, there's stuff going on all over the place. It's just getting out to all those places. Well, you were talking before the show how much traveling you're getting out to all these different events.
Oh, yeah.
And that's just a job in itself. And besides all the other stuff you do for Valken.
Yes, I'm usually on the road about 2 weeks out of the month, going to an event.
You have to introduce yourself to your wife when you come home.
Oh yes, Mrs. Kaiju. If I don't come home bearing gifts for Mrs. Kaiju and the 3 little Kaijus, it's a bad day.
Is there like a thing that you bring back special? Like, because I know when my dad would go to on his business trips, he'd always bring Hot Wheels from like local areas, like Hot Wheel cars. So is there something like trinket-wise that you kind of pick up, or is it just whatever you can find at the local gift shop?
It's just whatever I can find.
Something.
Fair enough. All right.
That's the thought, right?
I mean,
I was giving you the opportunity to make it sound really good. You put so much
no,
effort.
no. Because if I say anything now, then they're watching. They're in the
This is
chat. They're
probably
watching.
archived, right?
Yeah, so they're gonna know what I'm gonna be bringing home. So I can't, break the surprise.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair
You
enough.
know.
All right, I got that.
Oh. So it's that time to share the show again and invite your friends. Get them in here so we can get up to 75 live viewers. And before we get our little chat time on with producer Derek and owner Sonny, we're going to cut to a quick commercial. So think about those questions you'd like to ask Derek and Sonny when we return from this short commercial break. Roll it, Holly.
Hi, I'm Lion Class Angel Sierra, and you're watching Valken Debrief.
We're back. Thanks for joining us here on the Valken Debrief. It is episode number 41, and we are live at Tac City Airsoft. We are joined by producer Derek and owner Sonny. Where does producer Derek come from?
It actually comes from my other partner from doing the national radio show we did in the pet world. I was producing the pet show early in the morning, and we had about 5-10 minutes of dead air that we needed to fill. And what he did is he just threw at me in the recording booth or in the mixing booth and said, "Hey, producer Derek, what do you think about some of the interviews we had going on?" And we're on national radio live, and I had to like quickly flip a button, turn my mic on, and kind of just went. And that's just where it kind of stuck. So I've had it about 7-8 years now. Came from that side of the pet world that I worked in, and kind of just fell into the airsoft world for me as well.
Oh, nice. So, Derek will be monitoring the chat for your comments and questions.
So if I don't like it, I'm going to skip right over it.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
So the goal tonight is to try to throw Derek off his game.
That's not.
Type something funny, anything, get him off his game.
If you have an unusual last name,
That will throw me
That'll
off.
throw him
That will
off.
throw him off. Yeah.
So, but before we move on, we'd like to mention that sometimes we have the opportunity to talk about some sensitive or controversial topics. So we just want to let everyone know that dolphins were not harmed in the filming of this show.
No.
And the opinions and views discussed on our show can be savage at times because that's what Harambe would have wanted. So if anyone gets offended, just put on your replica Ops Corps helmet and we'll direct you outside to the taco truck. They make great tacos.
tacos? You say tacos?
Tacos. Tacos. Yes.
Tacos. Who doesn't love tacos?
I know, right? So, first question is our Valken triple threat shotgun tri-shot question of the night. First gun, first airsoft game, favorite Star Wars movie.
Whoa.
So, Sonny, we'll let you answer.
Oh,
that.
I start. Huh?
Yeah, we'll let you
Great,
start.
thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Give you
First
some talk
airsoft
time.
gun or first gun? So you didn't say airsoft gun.
Oh, no, I did not say first airsoft gun, so
So my first gun was a 22 Ruger rifle.
The 1022. Yeah. I think actually.
First airsoft gun, a game, was actually at my field. That was like in 2007. And favorite Star Wars movie definitely wasn't the last one. So I would say Empire Strikes Back.
yes.
I like the dark.
Snowtrooper right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so again, first gun wouldn't have been an airsoft. It would have been H&R Topper shotgun in a 20 gauge was the first gun. But first airsoft gun was an actual GMP walk gas blowback, which is too hot to shoot here on the field. So I ended up having to buy a shotgun from the pro shop up front the first time I came and played here. And then second question was, what was the second question? I already forgot.
First airsoft game?
First airsoft game was here at Tac City, unless you count backyard battles kind of thing, but I don't. Like first official would be here, and then favorite Star Wars movie would be Return of the Jedi.
Charlie.
Those Ewoks, and I'm a fan. And then the Scout Troopers. I'm a Scout Trooper fan. I know you're the Snow Trooper,
Ewoks.
but the Scout Trooper, those bikes, I just
Biker
love
Scouts,
it.
yeah. Hey Theo, yes, I do remember you from Blast Camp. Look at Tim Green's comment.
Good. Was Sonny around when Jesus was a private in the army?
Yeah, I was his DI.
Oh my goodness.
And then we have someone watching all the way at 2:26 in the morning from sunny Scotland.
Yes.
Samara.
Scotland.
Am I saying that? Samara.
Samara?
Samara.
Furry.
Furry.
Scotland.
I would not see that as furry.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
No,
that would
ferry.
Ferry. Okay.
Ferry.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
She's in Scotland.
Yeah, watching all the way up there.
What time is it
early.
over there?
2:26 in the morning. That's what they're saying. Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Really
early.
bad things happen at that time.
I usually work on the computer working on projects at that time. All right. We do have a question coming in from Timothy. How big is Tac City?
Square footage is about 29,000 and change.
All right. And did you have some other questions for us, Bob, or should we go to some of the ones here?
Oh no, is there more?
Well, tacos sound good. To come
Oh,
from
Danny and Tiffany always love tacos. Oh my gosh, dude, I Iron Man, you were taking me to a taco truck tonight. I need street tacos. Really bad. Well, so you just told us the square footage. How long has Tac City been in business?
The name, the brand, because we've been in multiple locations. So from the beginning, it was 2008.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was
10 years.
basically, it was Airsoft Playground. rebranded it, changed it to Tac City Airsoft, and then blew it up at the original location and moved on to Fullerton.
So, where did this idea of like, man, you know what? I'm gonna wake up one day and I'm gonna make an indoor
Well,
airsoft arena.
So I'm a paintballer, and basically the current owner of Airsoft Playground was basically kind of burnt out and running it into the ground. And a friend of mine told me about the place, checked it out, and made him an offer couldn't refuse. And
Yeah,
some paint, and changed the name and repairs, and off and went.
never look back. Man, people are digging your shirt.
Yeah, so I was just going to make that comment there. Nice shirt that comes from, scroll past it, Kevin Caban says, nice shirt, Sonny.
Thank you.
Gives you 2 100 emojis, so that's 200. Yeah.
I think I feel honored. I don't know.
2 100 emojis. Heck yeah.
And then Timothy Green also asks, how does TAC feel about HBA?
We love HBA.
Yeah, no issue with HBA whatsoever.
We have a reputation of not banning equipment. It's more about the actions of the player or players. Right?
Oh yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
You can be a a-hole if you're using a single shot pump shotgun, and be an angel with a HPA Crytek. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually just got my tech filled.
Very good.
Yes. Thank you very much.
So you'll be running HBA all weekend?
Yes, I will be running my V12 all weekend. You get to shoot it, Iron Man. It's going to be awesome. You're going to like it. It's got the new programming with the binary trigger. Super excited.
Is this the secret one?
No. This is just the new programming for the V12.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, so since 2008, how much? Now you've had 2 facilities, right?
Technically 3.
Wow. So, how Tac City is now compared to the
first?
very first one? How much has it changed?
Well, let's see. So
Tell you it's changed
I'll give you.
a lot.
I was telling you this the other day. To give you an idea, in the original location, the load rooms, we had 3 load rooms, and it's basically we have 2 rooms right now, and just add a 3rd room, and that was all the staging for the original Tac City. We have 2 rooms here plus, I don't know, 30, 40 tables outside, so that's how much we've grown.
And another, not technically
Right.
outside,
So we
but
have
in
2
another
small
staging
rooms
area.
right now. The other locations had 3 rooms, and that was it. We had to jam 100 plus people in 3 small rooms for staging. To give you an idea. Now we have 2 rooms, and that's 20% of our total staging.
Yeah.
And we still bust at the seams certain times of the week.
Yeah. I mean, we have a high capacity of like 350, I believe, just around. And we've come very close to having to shut the door down because we have that many people coming through the door to play on the weekend.
Pro shop wise, the original pro shop, I think the most I had any of rifles on the wall was maybe 6, 8. Oh wow! Right?
Yeah.
They only have room for so much.
Yeah, yeah.
Pistols, I probably had like 10. That was maxed out. It was we were just bursting at the seams.
Wow. This place is huge. But that's good.
Yeah. The whole footprint I think was like 15,000 or so square feet field and everything. And a lot of fields out there right now, that's what they operate in. So
But you're more than double that now.
yeah.
Yeah. So what's going on in the chat, Derek?
Dustin Banks asked, "What was your first paintball gun?" Now I know that's a question that Sonny can definitely answer because he comes from the paintball world.
Yeah.
Did you go paintball before airsofting, or
No.
never really got the paintball side of things?
No.
So Sonny, first paintball gun?
My first, and I still have it.
Yo.
I've had probably 15 paintball guns in my life, but I still have the original. It's a long barrel PMI Piranha. There you go. Still have it.
Still have it. Ever dust it off and get the urge to go play?
To give you an idea how old it is, it was originally black, and over time, because it's like basically brass, it looks like it's all brass.
Oh, brass. Looks like kind of
The paint
golden
just finally-
gun.
yeah,
It
kind of
does look like
steampunk
that,
it or something. Yeah.
Yep. Still got it.
And then your moderator says your Kaiju's illegal in 16. I mean, your V12's illegal in 16 states. What? Yeah. Should I have not said that live on the stream?
Oh, you're
Yeah,
fired.
my
You're
bad.
so fired.
Yeah. And then, sorry, go ahead. Joey asked, what do you guys like more, Milsim or CQB?
CQB is it?
Yeah, it's Milsim or CQB. I mean,
Can't they be the
Milsim
same?
can fall into CQB.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean,
It's
I mean, does
more
he
about
mean
distance.
I'm wondering if he means more like
Indoor,
versus
outdoor?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I mean, I play here primarily, but I love it all. Because I have so many like loadouts and gun variations that I can just do just about any style of play I want. I want to dress up like a cowboy, I can go play with my 6-shooter if I wanted to. But that's just one of those things where I love airsoft in general. There's no right or wrong way to play the sport for me.
I think it depends just on it's just a different pace.
It is. It is like indoor here. You go out. You go 100% for 15 minutes. You come off. You choose when you go back on. Like the outdoor Milsim events, you got to be prepared to stay out there for several hours.
But even within the game, say you're out in the field, it's a faster reaction kind of a game. Whereas an outdoor, you might have those lulls where there's might be more stealth involved, right? Which is fun in itself. We'll get less stealth in here. You'll get some, very little, but I think it's the pace.
We got Theo asking, what's the rate of fire and FPS cap for Tac City? Rate of fire is 30 rounds per second. FPS is 350 FPS. And that's for all guns. No matter if you go over 351, sorry, you can't play. It's 350 and under.
With a what?
0.20.
2 O's.
0.20.
Yeah.
We have to make that.
But
Yeah,
you can't play with 2.5s. You have to pass the chrono with 2.0s.
Yes. And then Kevin says, I have a Dan Wesson 6-inch revolver. How do you guys feel about that? I give it a thumbs
Love
up. Yeah.
Dan
we
Wesson
sell them.
all
Yeah.
the way.
We have 2-inch, 4-inch, and 6-inch available in the pro shop. But definitely, the 6-inch, that reminds me of The Walking Dead. I love it. Yeah.
Yes.
All the weapons the guy could be carrying years later still carries that thing.
Hey, the trusty revolver, man. That's how you can't go wrong with that. Mario says he likes his smoke wagon. They're fun. They're a lot of fun for sure. I've got a lot of the haters, the Dan Wesson and the CQB revolver from Elite Force. But the revolvers, it's just one of those satisfying when you get the shot with that single shot. I think we talked about it last night on our show. It's just so satisfying knowing you have such a limited round count. And then Strike Force South in New Jersey opens their doors on Sunday.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Strike Force's second location.
Congratulations.
And they're saying Mario saying night night. I guess it's past his bedtime.
That's my bedtime.
And then gold. Yeah, I made the comment about the gold again. We got comments coming in. Biggest indoor airsoft field opens to play. Oh, so that's in the South. So that again with the Strike Force.
So, Sonny, what do you feel Tac City, what sets it apart from other airsoft fields?
I like to think it's the culture and the way we do things as far as our staff and how we treat our customers. Because it's one thing to have the size of the field and offer the same rentals and all that stuff. Anybody can do that. But any business, what separates you is how you actually run it day to day in the culture. I think that's what sets us apart.
And besides open play, what other types of events do you host here at Tac City?
Well, on a regular basis, and I say that meaning at least quarterly, we do two different types of 3-gun. We do a single-man 3-gun competition, and we do a 3-man 3-gun competition. We do our Aftershock series, which is like an escape room, but an escape warehouse kind of scenario. There's a lot of mental games and
that's
puzzles.
right. Laser Viper's done that.
Right.
Yeah. You talk about our boot camps.
We have boot camps for kids. We have CQB classes.
What is the boot camp for kids? What is
It's
that?
basically kids from 10 to 17. $30 to get free gear, BBs. We feed them, and they get instruction from advanced players, and they get the attention that they may not get on a daily basis because the kids have 1,000 questions, especially when they're brand new. And those are the days where we can literally answer any questions that they have.
Yeah. We also put them
it's a
into
good way to get into the sport.
a nice scrimmage at the end. You get to play with the staff that's there, the different age groups, all in that, and they really get to hone their skills that they learned earlier in the day and get them right onto the field, so they're getting back and forth with that. And then, okay, so
Samara has a question.
yeah, if you had the opportunity to introduce a completely new player to airsoft or paintball, what would you have them try first and why? airsoft. 100%. I would go airsoft over paintball. It's cleaner. It's cheaper. And you can get to most fields out there are open 7 days a week. You can find something during the week where a lot of paintball fields are only open really on the weekends. So it kind of works with more schedule. And I went the airsoft route because of the cleaner environment, the cleaner, like I don't have to worry about paint getting on like my clothes and clean or my gear or anything.
So less of an investment to get
Now,
into.
now see that. When you see producer Derek, his gear's completely clean.
It is.
No dirt, no wear marks.
It's pristine. I vacuum seal it every time I'm done playing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, you just wait.
Wait, what's coming?
So you'll never see. Thank you, Charlie. You'll never see producer Derek with gear like this.
Oh no.
Oh, I would never say never.
This is dirt.
No.
Dirt
From
where?
Fort Hood, Texas, from
Oh, there you go.
2016.
No.
2016. You don't think it's a few months ago or something?
No, this is 2 years. This is Texas clay.
I was gonna
2
say.
years old.
I will take my toothbrush out and I will start cleaning and get some WD-40, some simple green. I will clean all that off.
He's not kidding.
I'm not kidding. I'm totally not kidding about that. I want my gear so here's the reason why. Okay,
Here
I'm
we
going
go.
to
Here we
break this
go.
down.
Here we
My
go.
dad has
Here we
Can we go to
always-
commercial?
Yeah, go to commercial.
Jeez.
My dad, when we would go out to the desert, motorcycle riding, shooting guns, whatever we do, that first thing we did when we came home after that event or like our family trip would clean down the bikes, clean down the guns, get everything in tip-top shape. So if my guns look like this after I'm done playing, I need to break that down and clean it because I know it's going to function better when I go to play with it next time. It's going to be tip-top shape. I'm a tech. I have to make sure this stuff is greased and lubed and
Listen,
clean.
when I played in my paintball days, we were sponsored by some of the paintball companies, and I would maybe once a year take my gun in to get it serviced, right? They were amazed that my gun was operational for that long. I mean, they open it up, the techs would look at it, oh my God, it's like the dirt and the mud.
No,
I said, that's the
can't do
secret.
that.
That's what keeps it working and keeps everything together. And they say, oh my God, they've never seen things that dirty. You know?
Yeah, can't do that. They're making fun over here.
It
Bubble
works.
Boy
It
Airsoft. I don't mind about getting dirty. You should have seen me before the show. I did have to change because we were doing so much
Well,
building.
to your credit, though, that's why I have you run the tech department, because I hate to say this out loud, but it actually looks really clean. when
It
you
looks
play
really
it.
clean.
I hate to say that because now they're
No, I'm going to spend a little bit.
But
But
that's
even
one reason.
Samara comes in here. Her OCD's jumping up with seeing the mag that dirty. I'm not alone in this one at all. Yeah. No.
Texas dirt.
Well, yeah, and then Lewis says, my gear's been howling back, need some new gears. Yeah, you can't let them get that way.
Hey, does it work?
Yeah, if it works.
If it works,
It works.
fine.
No.
No, he's not down here. He's
Yes,
up there,
I'm-
Sonny. He's out there.
That's technology
Look in the
stuff.
magic box.
The magic box
Does it
will
work?
talk up. Yeah, clean the inner barrel, and that's about it, is what they're making the
There we
comments
go.
here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I would do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the inner barrel gets cleaned probably every 2 weeks to a month on my guns that I use. There's a difference too playing indoors. You don't get as dirty as you do going outdoors. But after events that I go outdoors, I gotta come home and clean all my stuff.
See, I would, in both sports, I would clean my barrels 3 times a day. But that's the only thing I clean.
Well, paintball's a little different though. I mean, than airsoft.
Residue's residue.
I get it. I don't get that crazy about cleaning the airsoft stuff. Paintball, I
The
would say
barrel's
that,
the most
yeah.
important thing.
It is very true, very true. And then Freddie's saying, get out here and play. I'm working, Freddie. I can't. You come and play on the days I work. Sunday nights is when I usually
We'll
come down
fire
and
him
play.
and he'll be free.
Yeah, there you go. I don't even have any of my gear in the car to come play.
Why are you looking down here?
No, I'm
Dirt.
reading the comments. I'm looking up here answering them. Oh my god.
Dirt and mud are natural camo. Yes.
It's
Yes.
organic.
So I paint all my guns. I just give it a painted camo, and then I just clean it afterwards. So it still looks like dirty, but it's
Oh,
painted
yeah.
dirty.
Like faux
Oh
dirt.
my goodness. So, one of the things, if you're down here visiting Tac City Airsoft, you will see Speed QB everywhere.
Yes.
Sonny, what is Speed QB?
Well, that's a loaded question. Speed QB is for the player that likes the ultimate fast-paced game. It's all about fast twitch muscles and quick reactions. I mean, the typical speaker game lasts like 2 minutes, 92 minutes.
Yeah, sometimes it's less than that.
Think about that, 2 minutes, and there's no full auto whatsoever. Right? And this is 5-on-5, 2-minute games, no full auto, and these games go bam, 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 bam. So it's a fast-paced, small environment, airsoft game. A lot of skill involved. Some people who never witnessed it or see things on social media or whatnot, there's a lot of rumors going out there of what it is and what it's not. It's definitely something you have to experience. No, it's not full auto. There's FPS limits.
There's mag limit restrictions. Also,
I mean,
it's
there's
all
all
mid
kinds
caps.
of,
It's not a high cap.
and you'll be
thing.
surprised. I would say
Semi-only.
80% of the guns out there are pistols.
Yeah, good to be quick, low, high speed, low drag kind of situation for a lot of things. Most people aren't wearing any kind of chest protectors. It's more of a belt situation, minimalist kind of style. If you guys want an example of it, we broadcast every Speed QB Sunday of the month. We have a live broadcast on our Facebook page, but you can go back and see all of those on our Facebook and on our YouTube and all the tournaments in the past as well. We have a little deck up top over this field that we can get. And actually, you were down here for our last tournament hosting with us the show. So
for the belt.
yeah, that was a pretty big day.
My agent's asking, where's my invitation to co-commentate for the next one?
I will have your agent talk to my agent. We'll see about what's going on with that.
This guy's gone Hollywood. Is this thing over yet?
No.
Not even close.
Where do you
fit in?
Where do you see indoor competitive play going? I mean, obviously, it's starting here.
Well, we've already had a satellite event in Arizona this last last weekend, right? In VIP Airsoft in Phoenix, and they had a great time. I forget how many teams they had, but some of the teams out here traveled to that event as well to play. So I see it growing leaps and bounds. I've been in talks with other indoor fields across the country. They see the value of not just having a speed soft style of game. They see the value of having a SpeedQ branded event. They know the brand and that style now has value. And we're looking to have more than one field here for the tournament because the capacity for the amount of teams that want to play, I'm running out.
You're running out of time and
space
day.
to run as many games as possible. So it might literally this October run into a 2-day event.
And I mean, we're looking at maybe 30 teams. I was just gonna say maybe about 30.
We have teams from across the country that have already committed.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be big, and we got some big things planned for sure. We do have a couple things coming in. Wait, I did so. Lewis asked, I want to see a knife-only airsoft match. What do you guys think about that? I've actually ran on the field with just a knife. I think it's a fun challenge to surrender people with just a knife.
It's the ultimate challenge. Actually.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where you want to challenge yourself, go for it. I don't know about...
You can do that any night of the week.
Yeah, I don't know about everybody playing with a knife, though. I don't know how I feel about everybody playing with a knife.
If you truly want a challenge, just do it on your own. Nobody else is good.
Kiowa Creek on May the 4th, they had a tracer lightsaber only
Lightsaber.
event. So
okay.
your gun had to have a tracer,
Like that.
Right,
melee
the
weapons.
Stormtrooper
The only
blaster
melee
upstairs
weapons
would be
allowed
amazing.
were lightsabers.
Well, we
I'm
see
all
it as
for
far as
that.
SpeedQB, regular play too. We see a trend of, because of the technology of tracer units, that forget about being lights out. These tracer units and glow-in-the-dark BBs glow well enough in well-lit games that it's becoming a thing, to the point where in our tournaments, it's a good reffing tool because we can see BBs a lot easier. Not to mention the optics of it and the visuals, and people, it has a cool look to it. We might even go to the point where we make it mandatory to use glow-in-the-dark BBs for SpeedQB. Possibly, that's something we're going to talk about. We love the whole tracer unit.
I've done a couple tracer-only games now that have been overnight, and they're a lot of fun just seeing these tracers flying across.
Come a long
and then,
ways.
I have my actual Stormtrooper-inspired blaster upstairs in the tech department that actually has LEDs wired into the handguard and the tracer unit and everything else. So that would have been really fun to play a Star Wars-inspired blaster lightsaber game. That would have been really awesome.
Glow-in-the-dark BBs, red or green?
Green. Yeah.
It seems to be the thing.
Yeah, green actually functions better for the airsoft. I know the red looks cool, but it's not as bright as green.
Well, I use the red because I can see it, but it's more difficult for other people to see it.
Oh, okay.
But I
can
think
see
people want everybody to see what they're shooting at.
Yeah.
I think that's what the mentality is.
Yeah,
That's my guess.
the green
They're not
for
going
me.
for the stealth factor.
Yeah, I can see that green go across the field and impact that player. I prefer that green. Let's see. In August at Blast Camp, there was a tracer only night game.
It's called
Darren.
Battle of Naboo.
Oh, that's what.
Wow.
And then
Got a
I
question
did have
for
someone else. Kaiju, what made you go airsoft, not paintball?
Oh, so yeah, good question, Deadpool. So, I was a deputy sheriff in Contra Costa County, up in Northern California during this time, and a friend of mine, a fellow dad from our church, he was like, "Hey, do you want to come play airsoft with me and my boys?" And I'm like, "What's that?" I mean, I knew of paintball, but I didn't know about airsoft, and literally he's like, "Oh, just wear all black." And they took me to this open in the public loading dock warehouse area. Again, I didn't know any better, and I was a deputy at the time. So, and I'll disavow and deny any of this if this gets out. And they gave me 2 pistols. I went akimbo style. I never looked back. Went on to airsplat.com, and I bought my first ICS SD6, MP5 SD6.
I never looked back. Just kept going with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just kept going. Good question, Deadpool.
Yeah, Timothy says mix the green and red BBs in it. Now, tip for you guys, because I do actually run some red tracers. I usually, my empty mags, I put 1 push of my speed loader with the 5 red, and then I fill the rest of them with green. The reason you guys do that is because at the end of your mag, you see those couple shots come out red, you go, oh, down to my last stuff. Drop that mag, go to the next one. Yeah, it's totally a military trick. It's not my idea at all. I've done a lot of just YouTube watching and saw some people. But it's a good trick. Use it. It's great. And then some tracer units won't light up red tracers. Oh, Taylor says so. If it's I know for some of the lower end tracers you kind of run into that, but get yourself some of the higher end quality tracers. Tokamarui, Ace Tech, X-Torque, the G&G OWL units.
X-Torque?
X-Torque, yeah.
X-Cortex?
That one, yeah.
Both of those.
Yeah, both of those. Those are, yeah.
X-Cortex. Now
You haven't heard of them?
Have you seen the little
stubby one?
The
Yeah.
little pistol
Yeah.
tracer unit? Oh my! This thing is like this big.
The
Yeah.
technology tracer unit, I'm telling you.
They've gotten better. It's definitely changed the game that we are seeing here on the field for sure. No military in my background. I really enjoy it. I grew up loving G.I. Joe, so I've always been inspired by it, but never got into the military. So Timothy, just so you answer it, I don't know, no stolen valor or anything that way for you. I'm here, I just play pretend. I do appreciate their service, though, everybody who does. That's why this charity event that we've got coming up on June 2nd.
Good segue, Jared.
I can really appreciate
That was a
Wow.
You guys, it's a good segue when you don't
Maybe I won't fire
announce
you
that
then.
it's a good segue.
Yeah, but sorry, it happened, so you have
Yes. It's like the elephant in the room.
But yeah, because being in from the dog world and being a fan and someone who really does appreciate the military, our Wounded Dog Foundation, no, not Wounded Warrior, our Warrior Dog Foundation, I did that last night too. Warrior Dog Foundation event on June 2nd. The charity, all the proceeds go back to the charity. It's a cool event. Yeah, you pulled up the flyer
Perfect.
for us.
Well, you
Yeah.
guys are on
Yeah,
point.
you're-
Holly
yeah.
is
Awesome.
on it.
Yeah.
Holly is on it.
Doing great work over there.
Holly, Charlie, Joey, Bobby,
No, Joey's gone.
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so Joey's going.
Marsha, Peter, Cindy.
You're going from the old shows. You're
Yeah,
pulling
okay,
the old
sorry.
interns. They've been fired.
Gilligan,
Over.
Mary, Jerry, Ginger.
But that event there, the proceeds go back to the foundation. It's a huge thing that we're doing, and it's the smallest thing. Like, we're doing so little to try and do so much. They do so much for us, and we're trying to get as much as we can back to these
See,
guys for
you
doing
guys
it.
aren't. I mean, maybe you don't think about this, but they're veterans and war heroes as well, and they didn't really have a choice to go overseas, right? And they come back, and just much like the human counterparts, they suffer from PTSD and issues too. And if they can't get assimilated back into society or get adopted, unfortunately, they get euthanized. And what a shame that is that we're literally having to kill our heroes. I mean, it really. I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but that's what it comes down to.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's one way to put it. But I was going to ask you, are you a dog or a cat person?
Dog.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, good,
I can't stand cats.
majority of the airsoft world is a dog per like kind of people. I just kind of what I've noticed from.
I like cats because they're toys for my dog.
Yeah. I met someone when we were doing the pet thing. He goes, "Yeah, I like cats. They're like speed bumps." And I go, "Oh no, that's not what we say."
Oh,
That's
my goodness.
We had the discussion before. I can tolerate cats, but
Send
I'm
all
a
your
dog
hate
person.
mail to producer Derek.
It wasn't me who said it. It was someone else. And then Samara comes in saying that we're in agreement that paintball is slightly more expensive compared to airsoft. Do you guys personally think that gives airsoft an edge and potentially become more appealing to newcomers? Comments?
I say yes. I mean, I have a foot in both camps.
I mean, you think a case of paint is 1,000 balls, right? $85 for premium.
Well, 2,000 for an 80K.
Oh yeah, that's right. 2,000.
Roughly.
That's right. Each bag's a 500. So 2,000 balls is $85.
Premium.
Yes.
But there's always that chance that you get a bad batch, and you got to treat it like like because if you have bad paint, it does not matter what your equipment's
I
like.
mean, with us, you're loading, a
Yeah,
couple drop
as long-
out, you're like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, huge advantage on that point.
Yeah. Even getting into gear-wise, it's cheaper as well.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, I think it's a lot cheaper because you can walk into our pro shop and we can set you up with a mask and gun and 15 admissions and everything out the door about $200. So you can come and play 15 times.
I guess I was thinking the whole
It depends because
Cry
there's guys who
precision,
live in on
Haley
golf
strategic.
sports.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, you get into the crazy over-the-top Gucci like brand name stuff out there for some of these players. Yes, it gets expensive.
I will look at it as the gun first. So an entry level, say a tournament level paintball gun. Let's say that's at least $1,000, right? $1,000, $1,500, whatever. And a top end airsoft gun out of the gate, right? You're talking $1,000 compared to like $400, $350.
Yeah.
Right out of the gate, you're ahead.
I mean, just think like the Spider. I'm trying to think of the basic Spider paintball guns. They're Walmart special about $90, $80, $90.
Probably more than
You
that.
can get an airsoft pistol right around the same $80, $90. But then you got to talk about paint costs compared to BB costs. Then you talk about like mask. It's the same mask. You can use the same paintball, airsoft mask, doesn't matter. But like when you compare, like yeah, you're going to still be a lot cheaper to get in to the field. And then some fields even restrict you on using their paint for the field. So you kind of run into like you have to use their expensive.
Airsoft fields do that too.
Yeah, but not as many. Not as many.
Not us.
No, but we do have black label BBs, Sonny,
Oh, there we
available in the
go.
pro shop.
this guy. Well,
Okay, I think we're overdoing it now.
oh my gosh. Well, I'm getting a signal from Holly that we've run out of time, and that about does it for tonight's show. Thank you for joining us tonight, and a big thank you to producer Derek
Thank you guys for having us.
and owner Sonny for allowing us to broadcast the Valken Debrief live right here from Tac City Airsoft. And as always, don't forget to sign up for the Valken Alliance. It's very simple. Derek, can you tell our viewers how to be a part of the Alliance?
I sure can. I do. Just head on over to www.valkenalliance.com and click on Join the Alliance. And it allows the players to come together and support Valken and its events. There's also a tab for teams to apply for sponsorship as well.
Man, you did that like really good.
It's kind of like I read
Don't even
like
know
a
you.
script and kind of like pre-gamed it a lot so that I knew what I had to say. Like, I'm glad you came early and gave me all those notes that I had to go over and paid me that extra $20 under the table to get it right. So, yeah.
More than I pay you.
Dang! Mic drop. So thank you all for joining us tonight for the Valken Debrief episode number 41. If you'll be at Lion Claws 17 this weekend, please swing by the Valken compound. Come see myself, Iron Man, Les Trooper, the Disposable Heroes, and the rest of the Valken crew. We have a patch trade wall where you can leave a patch and take a patch. You can also sign up for the Valken Alliance and get a discount on the limited edition Lion Claws t-shirts. So normally they're $25, but you get a $5 discount by just signing up. And as always, military or DoD ID card holders receive a 15% discount on Valken branded products in the Valken compound, because Valken, we are an American owned and operated and veteran operated company, and we support our U.S. military. So be sure to follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Again, thanks for joining us tonight, and good night, everyone.
Nice.
See you guys.